Hello, my name is Dyll. I'm with TRSHY and I'm here to talk some trash. What's something society glorifies that you think is toxic? Something that society glorifies that I think is toxic. Trying to be cool. I think there's too many people that are trying to be cool all the time. Just be yourself, you know? It doesn't require a whole lot of effort to just be yourself. I think people who try to be cool end up not looking cool. But if you don't try to be cool, then you're more cool. So, what is a red flag you'll ignore if a person looks good? I don't ignore red flags. Usually the red flags for a reason. So, major red flag, chewing with your mouth open. That's gross. I don't like that.
Do you call it out?
No. I just very awkward and I'm like, what's something toxic you like? Red 40. I love red 40. I love my extra hot Cheetos and anything with red 40 in it. Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've been dared to do and did it? Okay, so when I was in middle school, there was a challenge going around. I forget what it was called, but basically you would pour some salt on yourself and then you put an ice cube on it and it would cause you to get frostbite. And one of my friends dared me to do it and I did it and it was stupid and it hurt. What's one thing you think is overrated? Thinking what people care, like what people's opinion is of you. I don't know. People can wear whatever they like as long as it's not hurting anybody. I don't care. What's a TV show that ended too soon? The Office. It still had at least 20 more seasons in it. Like so much more life. They could have milked it for so much more. I don't really watch shows, to be honest. I watch a lot of documentaries. I like to be informed about random shit that I'll probably never have anything to do with my life, but yeah. I watched, I guess it's not technically a documentary, but it was a video essay about Japan and how the government was kind of just flip-flopping between like a tyrannical government and a democracy, and it's kind of teetering. And it was like right after as you can tell, I don't retain any of the knowledge. I just watch it because it's interesting. What's the most embarrassing nickname you ever had? My friends used to call me Dildo. I hated it.
Does anyone call you that?
No, I mean, probably after this they will, but yeah, I hate it, so. What's the worst way to break up with somebody? In my opinion, I think the worst way to break up with somebody is if you just stop communicating and you just sort of build resentment against each other because you won't talk about your issues. Yeah, be communicative, because even if you aren't feeling the same as your partner, at least you get it out in the open and you're both on the same page. What's the worst breakup you've ever been through? Well, I've only had one girlfriend before my girlfriend I have now, and it was when I was in middle school. And yeah, at the time I didn't really care. She was like, I want to break up with you. And I was like, bet. And then yeah, I wasn't really too heartbroken until like 2 weeks after, and I was like, damn, I lost my girlfriend. But in the end, it didn't really matter, so it is what it is. Ever had a wrong place, wrong time moment? Nope, I'm always right. 100%, I'm always perfect, so impossible.
Does anyone disagree with that?
Yes, a lot of people, but they're all wrong, so it's fine. What's the one thing you're sick of seeing on your feed? Everybody thinking that they know everything, and everybody having an opinion about everything. I think it's becoming more and more rare to me to find people that just say the phrase, I don't know. And sometimes you don't know everything, that's fine. Except for me, I'm perfect, I know everything. What's the most awkward way you've tried to impress somebody? It's so embarrassing. I went on a trampoline and tried to do a backflip, but I did a triple backflip instead. It was so embarrassing, but you know.
How was your landing?
Stupendous. 10 out of 10. If they don't post you on social media, are they hiding you? Honestly, I think that's a case-by-case scenario. If that's something that's important to you, you feel like they should post you on social media, then that's a discussion for you and your partner. But for me personally, I think that like not everything needs to be on social media. I don't want people to know all my business all the time, but what's a small inconvenience that can ruin your whole day? Stepping in gum. Stepping in gum sucks, especially as a skateboarder. When you have gum on your shoe and you have to skateboard, it ruins your grip. So yeah, that's pretty inconvenient. I know that's a basic answer, but that's pretty inconvenient. Can a relationship really recover after someone cheats? In my opinion, no. But I don't know, maybe some people can work through it. For me, that's an end all be all. So, what's your biggest turn off? My biggest turn off, if you can't down $5 chalupa meal in one sitting, I don't want anything to do with you, right? What's the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself recently? I enjoy chess. I guess would be the most interesting thing. I actually started playing when I was really young. I went to like a chess club when I was in preschool, but my little infant brain couldn't really retain any of the strategies or anything, so I've been learning it again. What's your most expensive habit? For me, my most expensive habit is cats. I have a cat that is a Maine Coon, and she was very expensive. but she's an amazing cat, and I love her.
How old is she?
She's like 2 years old. I named her after Phoebe Bridger because I like her music. Is it Phoebe Bridgers or Bridger? Because I like her music.
What's your favorite Phoebe Bridgers song?
It's something, can I look it up really quick? It's in my playlist. It's something at the end. Oh, Motion Sickness is a really good one. I like that one because it talks about her stuff with Ryan Adams. I Know the End. That's what it is. I Know the End. That one's my favorite song. If you could delete one trend from history, what would it be? There's a lot of horrible trends, very stupid trends. I'd say probably one of the dumbest ones was planking. Planking was just so pointless. You just lay down on the floor. And believe it or not, a lot of people died by that, which was insane. But yeah, stupid trend. Oh, the ice one. The one with the salt and the ice. That one was stupid. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It's basically just giving yourself like an ice burn, freezer burn. What's one thing you wish people would stop asking you? More bass. I'm not adding more bass. It's already capped. I can't add more bass. It's impossible. What's the longest you can go without a shower? In my opinion, I don't like to go more than a day without a shower. However, if I'm on tour, it might be 3 days without a shower, and then I have to take one. I get very smelly, very stinky. What was one thing being broke taught you? I mean, like the easy answer is like being broke taught me like to really like start saving money, and also like it kind of taught me like spending money on like I don't need to spend my money on things that aren't going to be useful to me like in the near future. And there are some times where you can like splurge a little bit, but not every single dime has to go towards something that's just for fun or that you don't need, I guess. Can a relationship last if your family doesn't like your partner? Yeah, I mean, I think it can. I think that sometimes your family can be wrong, just like anybody else. And if the person really matters to you, then that's fine. That's all that really matters, right? What's the pettiest thing you've done to prove a point? I don't know. I can't really think of anything petty I've done. I guess sometimes I can be petty with my fans. Honestly, my fans are very respectful people. Whenever I meet them in person, they're very kind and they're very, very cool people. They're people that I like. The most crazy DM. I get a lot of crazy DMs. I mean, people ask me to oil up all the time, which is really annoying. I'm not oiling up for any of you sick fucks. I'm not doing it.
And if you weren't doing what you're doing now, what would you do?
I would like to think that I'd be doing something like with art in some way, shape, or form. But realistically, I'd probably be doing nothing. Like I don't see a life outside of music, to be honest, or outside of art. So I'm Kill Dill. If it's not trash, it's trash.